Hello and welcome. So last time, I believe we were
Keep their confidence if you insist.
up by the initial merchant, I think it's a halfling merchant, and didn't get very far. Let's see, we recruited Will. He'll helped the rather inept guy get better at fighting, stopped a goblin from being shot, captive goblin from being shot. Talked to a blacksmith, talked to Auntie Ethel, got some gruel, stopped a child from getting assaulted for allegedly stealing something, talked to a couple, and then got access to this area,
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
the Sacred Grove.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Well, let's talk to Volo.
Very well.
You there! Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Didn't you see the tentacled ship? It was an illicit invasion force. The goblins were being controlled.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Neither was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so, they sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
How dramatic. How has Maglabiet responded yet?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
What brought you to the wilds in the first place?
Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Wait, about our conversation, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Alright, try talking to them.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Oh, Volo, you are a liar.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place?
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Giants? Miniature giant space hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid, though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds. They deign to visit this place. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, but provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Okay.
Time to press ahead.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
You're the saddest bear I've ever seen. This is depressing.
Then leave.
Oh. I guess that was... the tone of that was apparently more offensive than I thought it was.
What's in here?
Fun.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
So as much as, like, the bunch of stuff here is not listed as being, like, you know, stuff I can't take, I still am kind of embarrassed about that.
Won't budge.
I'm sleeping.
Could you move over just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
I don't actually, but
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
trinkets will rust, my friend. A song shines forever. Give it a try.
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts.
Mikey.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
I thought you were halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Alcin? Promise me a mate.
Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Fly quick.
Not now. Places to be.
Where are you going?
To find Halcyon. There's not a moment to lose.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. Sure.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
And she's wrong?
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halcyon can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Shouldn't the ritual protect the groves? You're not helping the others prepare it.
The ritual is Korga's decision. But she is not our leader. Master Halcyon welcomes the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
Alright. Into here now.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps.
I mean, I am a drow. I probably wouldn't know much about this.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not?
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
But not on other things. How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Forgiveness means nothing if she learns and doesn't learn from her mistakes.
Come, let's cut the kid some slack, shall we? She didn't deserve this madcap spectacle as far as I'm concerned.
On the ground and let them trample us.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature. The rat glares at you, but says nothing. The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth. The rat glares. The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
This is a case in which it might have been interesting to see this from the perspective of Lothsworn druid, because I think they have ones devoted to like mushrooms, like mushroom path or something like that. Which, as I mentioned, I think in the first one, that or perhaps the second one. But yeah, I think these groups could easily have druids. It's just they would not be devoted to well, ecosystems that we generally think of. Or, you know, there's also the thing of deep underground. There aren't any like large-scale ecosystems underground, and at least they're not terribly active. I know there's like heard that they're probably extremophile bacteria or other prokaryotes deep underground forming bacterial colonies that feed each other. You protect your own without hesitation. My compliments.
And yet you petitioned on the thief's behalf. A curious display of mercy. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Final prayer, when is that? Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Forever is a long time. Are you sure it's actually going to be forever?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Shadowheart is terrified of them, but not actually, but approves of, being kind to them. Wrath.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
I've heard there's some sort of ritual going on.
One meant to seal us in, meant to seal them out. Blasphemous. The Tree Father must see what's happening in his holy grove. Perhaps his eyes are on Master Halcyon now.
I'm looking for Nettie.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
Sounds like I better leave.
It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanus wants. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Tainted by curse. East.
This will all be over. The ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again?
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence? We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Temple of Shah. Where? And what's this about a curse? That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The druids turn to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group.
Harper cries,
So that's
"'Tis
what you
time,
want,
'tis time."
To kill a bunch of innocents?
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Cool.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I know. We're nearly done. I see you. Just give me a moment.
This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
More than tired, something crawled in my eye.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
You know them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
There's something in... Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I mean, where do I start? An intellect of ours spoke to me as if I were one of its own.
It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Swallow the entire vial? I mean, I'm not... That might be difficult. I thought you could cure me. What is that about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me.
The way I see it, you have 2 options. Halsin
or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice, truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Is not considered.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Your name and house, now.
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
There's no house of the Absolute.
No houses. All equal in her love.
Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Were you abducted by mind flayers?
No.
Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
What if Halsin is... No. Don't go there.
Don't want to draw any attention. Light on my feet.
All these places.
What's that?
Something over there.
Full of secret writings that I'm not allowed to actually read. Why are you not letting me cross over here?
Seems simple enough.
Silver, would you mind going away? There's something I want to do and don't want to be seen while doing it.
Out of sight, out of mind. Never wanted the easy path. Bet I can crack that open.
Let's try that again. There we go. Unity is a fiction. Made a mere flesh seek to tame beasts. Raise the flora of your we share mankind. Fifth place. Kaga.
With haste.
Nothing, Shadowheart. You're right.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
Okay.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind. Yes, I'm quite aware.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Slow down, what's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Sing for them, improvising song. How can we stop this dreadful song? Half-formed person from Devil's Tongue.
Yes, yes, that's it! Finally! A song to set our heads straight after that display. We should leave before the effect wears off. Away! Away!
When you cool the last light, does that fit? No, that's awful.
Alfira, hello.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
I can't really be mean. Words of mine will turn to ash.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. All the love I can't repay, rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
prefer the option to, like, accompany her, because I have an instrument as well, but, you know. Oh well.
Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last lights down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
That smirk. All smirking! Stop smirking!
Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last lights down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away.
Thank you. I was having trouble finding the words.
Who's the song about?
Lihala. My teacher. And friend. Sorry. Damn it.
It's alright, let it all out.
I don't usually. I'm all right. I haven't finished a song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you now.
She'd yell at me for that meter and make me play it over and over again. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Well, you come with a fine tribute to her.
Thanks. Lihala made me love music. The sound, the feel, the thrill. But when she died, it was gone. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this.
I think she already said that. Just one thing is, thinking about. This is that. It's possible that prior to the advent of like radio and recording and the ability to like record and play back music, there may have actually been a lot more music, because you might have just like people around like in local areas who would come up with little songs, play instruments and that such, and sure, you'd have bards travel around who did like play songs, but you know, little communities might just come up with their own music, like just sitting on a porch or sitting around the fire. Anyway, I think that will be where I'll call it for this one. Do any relevant things, YouTube's buttons, and have a nice day.